Hello, I'm Hydra Mendoza, Deputy Chancellor for Community Empowerment, Partnerships, and Communications. Welcome to the Education Council Elections Candidate Conference, and congratulations on your accomplishments so far. I've been looking forward to this event, not only because I've served as a parent leader myself, but because I've also served as a community organizer and an elected member to the school board in San Francisco. This role is very important. During my first 5 months here in New York City, I've seen firsthand just how passionate our families are about their school communities. For the Chancellor, empowering parents to improve our school system is critical, and I couldn't agree more. Even though the votes have not been cast or counted yet, you've taken the first important step towards shaping the direction of our New York public schools. And I want to thank you for representing parent voice in our schools and our districts for our city. During today's conference, you'll learn what education councils do, how the councils work, and most importantly, how you can help our councils achieve its primary goal, helping to strengthen public education in New York City. I hope you find today's conference inspiring and empowering. I also encourage you to attend one of the candidate forums between March 25th and May 1st, where you'll have the opportunity to speak with the parent leaders who will be casting their votes. If you're elected, it will be my pleasure to work with you during the coming 2-year term. Even if you don't win a seat, there are many other ways for you to contribute to our public schools. Just ask your parent coordinator or send an email to us at face@schools.nyc.gov. I want to thank you again for applying for an Education Council seat. Together, we can make a difference for our children, our schools, and our great city.
New York State established 32 community education councils in 2002 to ensure that communities have a voice in their public school system. The state also created 4 citywide councils. The focus of this video is the community education councils. All New York City education councils are elected every 2 years, in odd years, according to rules set by New York State education law. The officers of the local school's parent association or the Parent Teachers Association are known as selectors and vote for the Community Education Council members. Each borough president and the public advocate also appoint members. All members serve a 2-year term that begins on July 1 of the election year. A council has 4 officers: president, vice president, recording secretary, and treasurer. Council members elect the officers, who generally serve for 1 year or until their successors are elected. Each council is staffed with an administrative assistant to maintain records and help with organizational and clerical duties, such as preparing meeting notes, agendas, briefing materials, and meeting minutes. The administrative assistant is supervised by the council president. Should you win your council seat, you will be one of 11 people called upon to help improve public education throughout your district. You will be expected to promote high academic standards and achievement for every student. You will be expected to attend monthly public meetings with the superintendent for reporting to the community about academic outcomes and fiscal performance, and to hear from the community about their concerns. You will also be called upon to work with your district leadership teams to assure a well-managed and safe school environment. Councils meet at least once a month to discuss important topics related to their district. Meetings are open to the public. A council has 11 members. At least 6 members are needed to convene a meeting and/or to vote on agenda items brought before the council. This is known as having a quorum. Serving on a council is a major commitment, and members are expected to attend all regularly scheduled meetings, except in an emergency. Members should notify the president and administrative assistant in writing at least 48 hours prior to their planned absence. A member who misses 3 council meetings during their term of office without a valid written excuse will be asked to vacate their seat. Minutes are recorded at every meeting. They include a summary of all resolutions and motions presented to the council and how each member voted on them. 2 weeks after the meeting, the public must be able to access the minutes in draft form. There are 4 types of meetings that councils can convene: calendar meetings, business/working meetings, special meetings, and executive sessions. Calendar meetings are required by law and held once a month to consider resolutions, review the superintendent's district report, and address concerns expressed by the public. Calendar meetings are open to the public. Business meetings are scheduled when necessary. Special meetings can be either business or calendar meetings that are called outside the regularly scheduled meeting. Special meetings can be called by the president or by the written request of 3 council members. Executive sessions can be held as needed to discuss confidential matters as permitted by law. They are closed to the public. Council members and the public are expected to maintain a strict sense of decorum during all meetings. The superintendent is a bridge between the council and the Department of Education's central office. During council meetings, the superintendent will report about activities that have occurred within the district between council meetings, present important information from the DOE central office regarding the district's comprehensive education plan, DOE personnel updates, student policies, and district or citywide initiatives for students or parents. The superintendent will also review the school year calendar and let the council know about upcoming professional development opportunities for district office, school faculty, or school staff members. Depending on the time of year, the superintendent's report could include information about the district's performance or a school visit from the chancellor or mayor. Councils make decisions by discussing and voting on resolutions about various issues. This is an important part of almost every meeting. The public can comment on resolutions prior to council votes if they give prior notice. Public education in New York City operates in an extremely dynamic environment. The breadth and complexity of issues is often overwhelming. Council deliberations can be exhausting and result in gridlock. There is always the potential for unpopular decisions. Your time commitment can be significant, and progress on issues important to you or your council can be slow. But please know that the time you spend as a council member will be very meaningful to students, families, and staff in your community. Should you win your election, the DOE Office of Family and Community Empowerment will do all that it can to provide the information, training, and support that you will need to be a successful council member. Again, congratulations on applying for an Education Council seat. Good luck in the upcoming election, and thank you for your commitment to improving New York City's public schools.